Ever wondered how old our universe is? Well, brace yourself for a number that's truly mind-boggling. Scientists estimate that our universe is approximately 13.8 billion years old. Now, you might wonder, how did they come to this staggering figure? It's a fascinating story that involves observing distant galaxies, measuring cosmic background radiation, and applying the laws of physics. You see, the further away we look into space, the further back we're essentially peering into time. By observing galaxies billions of light years away, we're seeing them as they were billions of years ago. Moreover, the cosmic background radiation, the afterglow of the Big Bang, serves as a cosmic clock, providing scientists with a snapshot of the universe at a very early age. So when we consider the age of the universe, we're not just talking about time, but about distance and history as well. So, in cosmic terms, we're living in quite a young universe. Can you guess what's more, stars in the universe or grains of sand on Earth? Now that's a brain teaser, but here's the mind-blowing fact. There are more stars in the observable universe than there are grains of sand on all the beaches and deserts of our planet. Think about that for a moment. When you hold a single grain of sand in your hand, it's hard to comprehend the enormity of what this comparison represents. Each grain of sand, minute in your hand compared to a star, a gargantuan fiery ball of gas thousands of times larger than Earth. The sheer number of stars out there is a testament to the unimaginable vastness of our universe. So, the next time you're at the beach, running your fingers through the sand, remember this: every grain you touch represents a star out there in the cosmos, each with its own potential for planets, life, and untold mysteries. Next time you're at the beach, just think about that. Did you know the largest known structure in the universe is a cluster of galaxies? Now that's a fun fact to drop at your next dinner party, but let's unpack it a bit, shall we? This gigantic structure is known as the Hercules-Corona Borealis Great Wall. It's a colossal cluster of galaxies that stretches over 10 billion light-years across. Just imagine, that's around 70 times the size of our own galaxy, the Milky Way. But what is it made of, you ask? Well, it's a vast, interconnected network of galaxies. Each galaxy, in turn, is a sprawling city of stars, with each star potentially hosting its own planetary systems. This Great Wall is so enormous that light traveling at its breakneck speed would take 10 billion years to traverse it from end to end. That's longer than the Earth has existed. It's hard to comprehend just how massive that is. Ever dreamed of time travel? In a way, astronauts do it all the time. This might sound like a plot straight out of a sci-fi movie, but it's actually a fundamental principle of Einstein's theory of relativity. The concept is known as time dilation, a difference in elapsed time measured by two observers due to a relative velocity between them or to a difference in gravitational potential. In simpler terms, time moves more slowly the closer you are to a source of gravity. So, for an astronaut orbiting Earth, time technically moves a bit slower than it does for people on the planet's surface. Over long durations in space, this effect becomes more noticeable. When astronauts return from missions, they are, in fact, tiny fractions of a second younger than their counterparts who stayed on Earth. So, while it's not time travel in the fantastical sense, it's a step closer to understanding the malleability of time. Who knew time travel was already a reality? Could there be another you in a parallel universe? Now that's a question to ponder. The concept of parallel universes or multiverses is a theory that has long intrigued scientists and laymen alike. Imagine a world, or rather worlds existing simultaneously alongside ours, each with alternate versions of reality, different outcomes of history, and even different physical laws. These universes could be so vastly different from ours that they could defy our understanding of reality. What if in another universe, dinosaurs never went extinct? Or what if there's a universe where time runs backwards? The possibilities are infinite, and although these ideas might seem far-fetched, they are based on real scientific theories. Quantum physics, for instance, suggests that every decision we make could create a new parallel universe. It's a mind-bending concept, isn't it? But that's the beauty of space exploration. It constantly challenges our understanding and expands our perception of the universe. The closest black hole to Earth is closer than you might think. Now, don't panic, it's not in our backyard, but it's not located at the edge of the universe either. In astronomical terms, it's just around the corner, a mere 1,000 light-years away. Black holes, these fascinating and terrifying cosmic phenomena, are regions in space where gravity is so strong nothing can escape, not even light. They're like the ultimate cosmic vacuum cleaners, sucking in everything that ventures too close. Now let's talk about our nearest neighbor. It's named V616 Monocerotis, or more casually, V616 It's a stellar black hole, the most common type, formed from the remnants of a massive star that collapsed under its own gravity. But before you start packing your bags for a quick getaway, don't fret. Despite its proximity, V616 Mon is no threat to our planet. Remember, in space terms, 1,000 light-years is a safe distance, so don't worry, we're still a safe distance away. Astronauts don't just travel in space, they also experience time differently. Welcome to the intriguing world of gravitational time dilation. This isn't a concept from an ambitious science fiction novel, it's a fundamental part of Einstein's theory of relativity. Time dilation describes how time runs slower the closer you are to a massive object, like a planet or a star. So, what does this mean for our brave astronauts? Well, when they're in space, far from the considerable mass of Earth, time actually passes a little bit faster for them. For instance, after spending 6 months on the International Space Station, an astronaut would age less than those of us on Earth, but only by about 0.005 seconds. It's not quite the fountain of youth, but it's a start. So next time you're running late, just remember that up there, in the silent expanse of space, you might have been on time. Time really does fly when you're having fun in space. Our Milky Way is just one of billions in the observable universe. It's a breathtaking statement, isn't it? The truth is, our galaxy, as vast and beautiful as it is just a tiny fragment of the cosmos. Imagine countless galaxies, each teeming with billions, if not trillions of stars, scattered across the vast expanse of space. The observable universe, the part of the cosmos we can theoretically see from Earth, is estimated to contain somewhere between 200 billion and 2 trillion galaxies. Yes, you heard that right, 2 trillion galaxies, each with their own unique set of celestial bodies, stars, and planets. And amidst this grand cosmic tapestry, there's our Milky Way. It's our cosmic home, a barred spiral galaxy with an estimated 100 to 400 billion stars. In this grand scheme of things, we're just a tiny part of a much bigger picture. So let's remember to keep exploring, keep observing, and keep marveling at the wonders of our universe. We're just a tiny part of a much bigger picture. The most distant object we've ever observed is over 13 billion light-years away. This mind-boggling distance takes us to a galaxy known as GNZ11. It's not just any galaxy, it's a window into the past, a relic from the time when the universe was just a baby around 400 million years old. When we look at GNZ11, we're not seeing it as it is today. It's so far away that its light has taken over 13 billion years to reach us. We're seeing it as it was when the universe was in its infancy. This galaxy, this ancient beacon of light, helps us understand the early universe. It shows us what conditions were like when the first galaxies were forming. It's a glimpse into a time we can't reach in any other way. Fascinating, isn't it? It's a glimpse into the universe's past. Ever thought of a planet that could float in water? If you're imagining a colossal bath toy, you're not too far off. We're talking about Saturn, the sixth planet from the Sun. It's unique for its stunning rings, but it's also known for something else. Its low density. Density is a measure of mass per volume. For most planets, their density is higher than water, meaning they would sink if you could somehow drop them in a giant cosmic ocean. But not Saturn. Its average density is less than that of water. This might seem strange for such a huge planet. But remember, Saturn is a gas giant, made up mostly of hydrogen and helium, both of which are lighter than water. So despite its massive size, Saturn's composition makes it less dense overall. So next time you're lounging in the bath, imagine a planet-sized rubber ducky bobbing alongside you. So Saturn could be the universe's biggest bath toy. We've just taken a whirlwind tour of some of space's most fascinating facts. We've journeyed through the cosmos from the vast 13.8 billion-year-old universe to the staggering number of stars that outnumber the grains of sand on Earth. We've marveled at the Hercules-Corona Borealis Great Wall, the largest known structure, and pondered the possibility of time travel and parallel universes. Our trip has brought us close to black holes, and we've discovered the unique experience of time dilation for astronauts in space. We've also explored our very own Milky Way, one among billions of galaxies, and gazed at the most distant object ever observed, the galaxy GNZ11. Finally, we've learned about Saturn's surprising low density. Fascinating, isn't it? If you've enjoyed this journey, please give the video a like, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more mind-blowing insights into our universe.